living standards are being decimated, our means of mobility are being banned, we're being prepared for climate lockdowns by the very same forces that inflicted the outrageous evil that was COVID lockdowns. Under Greta's green dystopia, the cost of living will be barely living at all, living on the breadline. In the coming years, this will exacerbate devastating levels of poverty. And guess what poverty leads to every single time? Death! And although she may be completely naive as to her role in all this, Greta is the figurehead, the totem pole. She literally wants the entire system of capitalism to be overthrown. Now, I know its modern incarnation has got many problems, but generally speaking, capitalism lifts people out of poverty and greatly improves their lives. What Greta and her ilk want to replace it with ends life on a mass scale. Reference: the entire 20th century. Don't make fun of her though, because only the left's allowed to be offensive.
I don't tell people what to do.
This is exactly what you keep doing. You're acting like spoiled, irresponsible children.
I don't tell anyone what to do or what not to do.
I want you to panic.
I don't tell people what to do.
I want you to panic.
I don't tell anyone what to do or what not to do.
I want you to act as if the house was on fire.
I don't tell people what to do.
I want you to act as if the house was on fire.
I don't tell people what to do.
This is exactly what you keep doing.
She's a contrived, manufactured fraud, being fed lines by her activist parents and handlers. I mean, look what happens when she doesn't have a script to hand.
Could you please tell us what kind of message, what you are doing here today, what kind of message would you send by doing this to world leaders? And also can I ask you, do you think it's about time that President Trump would respond to what you have said today?
I think... I'm sorry, what was the first question?
What's the message you would like to
Yeah.
send to our leaders
Yeah.
by doing what you are doing?
I think what we want to send is... The message we want to send is to say that we have had enough. And anyone else wants to ask that question? I can't speak on behalf of everyone.
Anyone wants to answer about the message to world leaders?
They act like she's this brave, courageous, anti-establishment activist, when every single tentacle of the establishment supports her every move. So that's the truth about Greta. She's the cult symbol for an anti-human agenda that will make everyone's lives immeasurably worse. She's one of the regime's most loyal servants. And that's why the regime rushes to her defense every time someone dares make fun of her. But yeah, good dick joke.
What's going on, guys, and welcome back to walk through. These overlays is that they are completely modular. So if you colors and that is going to open up our settings panel. You can see this clearly because I've put my camera off to the left side. Perfect. I'm going to run through each of these tabs. I may skip over some things that I find irrelevant or that I feel like you don't need to know just to get started with streaming.